Let me have a look. I'm going to box round Sajaris. Try and avoid a fight. I think that's where I need to be. Out of interest, let's see what I've got by way of... Fuck me. Okay, well I got one decent fucking Alpha Strike weapon there. See if I can just... Burns M9, lol. Were you wearing a dress? Damn straight I was. That's my pimp outfit, mate. It's all the high charisma gear. It's all the high charisma gear I've got. There you go. A little bit of armor. Nice vintage shoes. It doesn't, in the rain it doesn't really do it justice, but it's a nice little sparkly number. Makes my eyes pop. And it means I get my charisma up to something like 15. So when I'm selling stuff and trying to persuade people to do stupid shit, everything goes a lot easier. Trust me, there's intense logic to this strange behaviour. But me, I really... Oh, Jesus. Right, I don't really want to get into a fight with anybody. I want to try and sneak with Sajaris on the left. I think there's a fucking military checkpoint up ahead, and I just want to sneak through and go and speak to the people at Finch Farm. And when I say speak, I obviously mean kill them. When you guys play this game, obviously you want to go and speak to them and get their quests and go and do their quests, and thankfully it will all be new to you because I won't have spoiled any of it, because my approach was a little bit more, what's the word, direct. Right, how we doing? Got... Fuck me, I hate the blood bugs. Ah, I've fucking done it. There they are. At least let's try and box round to the base. Rico, 21 is a secret cross-dresser in real life and in gaming. For all I know, I could be sitting here in a dress. Shit. They are... I've forgotten their name, but they're... What's that mercenary company called? I've completely forgotten the name of the mercenary company, but you know who I mean. What the fuck are they called? Does anybody know? Want to type it in chat? Agents of Division says nothing secret about it. Confirmed. Yeah, that the gaming in Spider-Man Jimmy Jammies was a cover story. I'm sitting here like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs, wearing a pretty dress made out of female skin. What's the name of the mercenary company? I've completely forgotten what they're fucking called. Anyway, they're on the bridge. There's a military checkpoint over there, which I think I've got away from. And now we've got the Finch family. And yeah, they've got 2 armor protection, so they shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, fuck me, I forgot there was another guy over there. Motherfucker hits hard, actually. Shit, I thought there was 2 of them. Let's hope he's stupid and blind. Not bad. Come on, give me a fucking headshot. Where the fuck is she running? Oh, don't aggro the fucking robots. Alright, that was good enough. Scardosh247 says, isn't this a settlement? Well, legally it's my settlement now. All possession is theft. You are 100% correct. But on this, if you haven't seen any of the stream before, just on principle, I am trying to minimise spoilers by not doing quests, which thus far means I'm murdering a lot of people. So rather than spoil the quest line for people, I'm just steaming in and killing the settlers because it's fast, efficient, and doesn't give much away. The basic point is I'm trying to set up a network of wasteland brothels and titty bars to dominate the wasteland by providing a network of heavily armed provisioners that are going to crisscross the settlement. Sorry, crisscross the Commonwealth. Did anyone see where she died? You couldn't hit a side of a barn shooting like that. Well, I beg to differ. If I was fairly close to the barn, I think I'd be in with a chance. Where the fuck did she die? That her? No. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing a quick cost-benefit analysis in my head here because there is a pretty heavy-duty... There's a couple of pretty heavy-duty robots, a Mr. Gutsy and another one up on that road, and I don't know quite how prepared I am to go and fight them with my setup, so I think I'm going to skip that and just sleep. Scardosh247, you can own a settlement without doing the quest just by killing everyone. Yes, you can. In fact, I've become rather efficient at it. Yeah, if you it's the same principle as if you know, if you end up turning your own base hostile by mistake, you'll end up with a fight with all the settlers, and if they don't calm down, you might actually have to kill them. And then once you've killed them all, it becomes neutral again, and you own it once you use the workbench. So just to avoid the time-consuming spoiler quests, I just pile in. Cow, hey mate. The rampage continues. Before you say it, I did just kind of sneak on today as a quiet one because I'm racking up hours. I've been expanding my charity in the wasteland. can't sneak on Twitch. Tells me when you're doing your thing. Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I thought about advertising it on Twitter, but I thought I'll just sneak on, and some people might see that I'm on. I'll rack up a few hours for the achievement, and I've got to come and speak to you. I've had some thoughts about some designs and stuff which I was going to speak to you about, so I thought I'd promote the channel a bit more once I've sorted that out. But yeah, that plan failed hard, and somehow people heard about it. But anyway, today's plan is I am exploring a certain part of the map and killing people to unlock a string of bases in a hurry. Have a quick look at the map. By exploring, obviously. Fucking arse pulling everything. Literally everything, Cal. I have fucking arse pulled everything. I've arse pulled things I didn't even think it was possible to arse pull. Right. See if they have anything interesting to steal. How can I be carrying so much? Sure, I need 8 cans of dog food. 1 can tastes like shit. That potted meat, I'm pretty sure that's one of the things in the game that is people. If you know your lore of Fallout, I'm pretty sure potted meat is mystery meat. And mystery meat in the wasteland is invariably people. Cal says, "Cool. Whenever you're ready, I'm waiting with open arms." Thank you, mate. I'm going to get through this last night shift, and be honest. If I had time, I was going to email it, put it in an email first, so you could read it before I spoke to you. But yeah, thank you, mate. I will get that sorted and then seek your expert counsel, mate. Thank you, Cal. Thank you very much, dude. Right. Who else needs my help? I'm sure the good folk of County Crossing will be pleased to see me. How much ammunition have I got? I got a fucking wrench, which is all but useless. I've got a pistol with no ammo. I left my shotgun at home. I've got 59 rounds for the combat rifle, which isn't a bad gun. Yeah, less said about the laser musket, the better. 100 rounds of sniper. Jesus, what am I thinking? I don't know if you're reading chat, Bronson, but Cal's just said, how's it going, mate? My fucking atomizer keeps shorting out. Right then, what's the least fucky route down there? Basically, this is a fuck farm over here. There's loads of fucking shit to get through here. But there's a super mutant base right in front of it. That's a super mutant base. And yeah. God. I'm going to try and sneak between the super mutant base and the roadblock. And try not to get engaged with too much shit. This doesn't sound too healthy. I'm hoping that's Doc Holliday. If anybody sees a corpse of a lovely young lady around here, please shout out in chat. Oh, there she is. Thank you for your stuff. Right, that is a super mutant base. That is a fucking military checkpoint. Oh, Doc, you lovely man. It appears that Doc has come ahead of me and dealt with some of my problems for me. And now he's pulled a fucking... Yeah, he's done it. I ain't so much worried about the Mr. Gutsy. It's the... I can't remember the model name, but there is a very hardcore fucking robot over here. Brian Penn says, got shit I need to attend to. I'll leave you tabs to the view bots. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. I do exactly the same thing myself sometimes if I've got to go and feed the hostages or something and I want to stay on someone's channel. But thank you very much for coming and saying hi, mate. Good to see you. Right. Oh, fuck me. That is the dog's bollocks. XO1 is the best gear. How much does that weigh? Fuck me. See what I can drop. XO1's too good to leave behind, so if I can just get it, down to the base. Fuck that short hunting rifle. There's always a chance, you see, with power armor, there's always a chance that some fucking NPC or one of your settlers might jump into it and go, oh, this is nice, and then run off and decide to exit it while they're at the bottom of a lake or something, and you never fucking see it again. And just the fact it's a pain in the fucking penis to spend hours looking around the entire fucking base for that suit of armour that they borrowed and then dumped in some dumbass corner, you know, behind a fucking wall where no one in their right mind would leave power armour. And yeah, I'm gonna create a little box, a little storage container here, and leave it here, nice and safe, so I can come back and collect it at a later date because it's just too valuable to leave. XO1 is the nice one. Yes, I did, mate. Yes, I did. Thank you. I mean, the sort of power armor sort of what's the word, exoskeleton or frame. I mean they're a grand or something, or a couple of grand, so they're easy to replace and you can buy them in a lot of places. But the actual armor pieces, not so much. And certainly XO1, that's top shelf kit. I don't want to put it on necessarily because the suit I'm wearing is very nicely spammed up for me with carry capacity and stuff like that. So unupgraded, the stuff I'm wearing which is upgraded is probably superior to that right now, but once I've upgraded the XO1 it's going to be wonderful. Scardosh says past level 30 XO1 has a pretty great spawn chance. Oh, that's good to hear. I've been unlucky with it. In a lot of my playthroughs I find that I'm always finding half suits. Like I'm always finding suits of armor where I've got the left leg and the right arm missing and shit like that, and I just never I just keep getting more and more. It's a bit like a global event. I keep getting duplicates of the bits that I've got and never finding the EXO one for 1 or 2 slots. So I can't take any chances with it. Leave that there. What do we got? What can I get rid of? Gardosh says I have a mod that makes power armament rare and spawn with only 1 or 2 pieces. Shit. That's would keep it things interesting. I think my next playthrough will have to be with mods, actually, Scardosh. I think, I mean, I wanted to do this playthrough without so new players didn't constantly point at the game and go, oh, where do I get that? And I get locked into a cycle of saying, oh, that's a mod, that's a mod, oh, that's a mod, it's not in the game. So this playthrough is raw. Next one, I think I'm going to go and spend an afternoon on Nexus mods and see what I find. Fix my fucking vape again. Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons I wanted to stream this because I do get a few raised eyebrows that I'm still streaming. You know, well, it's not still, but I'm streaming Fallout 4 because you know it is kind of perceived as an older game. But the thing is, you know, I know I'm always banging on about microtransactions and all that shit. I still think Fallout 4 is a cracking buy. You know, and if anyone is like desperate for a new game and they're constantly going on and finding games that they're not prepared to buy because of all the microtransactions and all the DLC and all the rest of it, Fallout 4, I think you could still just buy this game and anyone can have, you know, anyone can have hours and hours of fun on this game. I mean, shit, I think people could buy Fallout New Vegas and or Fallout 3, and as long as they could get them to work on their version of Windows and they were psychologically prepared for the low quality graphics, they're still fucking amazing games. But yeah, I mean, that said, admittedly, oh shit, hello Doc. I'm going to sell some crap to Doc.
Hi.
Dangerous world out there. Good thing.
Stardust says, I think you'd enjoy Sim Settlement. Yeah. It's quite nice.
Hurt all over.
Scrapes and bruises.
I am a bit of a settlement fiend, so I might have to look that one up, Scardosh. I don't know if I know you via another name on Twitter, but if you want to hit me up on Twitter and
no other complaints.
Please do, and send me a little message, and then I can get some.
Spend your caps, and I'll make it all
pick your mind over some.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
Over some mods.
I got the goods.
I do need to investigate mods a bit. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, but I don't think I've ever used a flamer weapon. They're just all so shit. Never had a really decent one. Right, that's far too fucking heavy and worth far too fucking much. Right, let's chew fucking chew. And get down. Try it again. Let's try and complete Operation Stealth Fail, which hopefully should be a little bit easier now. Doc Holliday, the shadiest fucking doctor in any video game ever. In fact, that's not even true. There's pretty fucking shady doctors even in this fucking version of Fallout. But anyway, now he's cleared the path for me. This might not be quite as difficult. Right, County Crossing, where are you guys? Scardo says, I saw a mod recently that allowed you to buy, sell and capturing of slaves. The mod even allowed a remote controlled explosive collars. Man, that would be hard not to try out. That's yeah, there's some serious Fallout lore in that kit. I'm assuming you played Fallout 3 and done that really shady quest line with the oh shit. Mind if I go quiet for a second while I will try and remember where the gun turrets are. See me, don't see me. Right, we've got ghouls in the car park, I believe. We've got... Definitely got a gun turret out there. Why am I in danger? What have I missed? Scrap up these pricks. Right. Can't get these bullets. I'm not going to go to... Shit, there you are, motherfucker. Right, we're all good. Now I'm just gonna see if there's anything worth scrapping in easy reach and go and say hi to my new neighbours. And we all know that saying hi is a euphemism. Can't get in, can't get in. Shit! Fuck. That was a bad moment to fucking vape. Still, needs much as the devil dries. Rico says, P.S. just told Alphabet is still fucked after the patch yesterday. Don't have details. Don't have details yet. What's actually broken with it at the moment? I know it's busted, but I'm not exactly sure what the bug is, although I've heard it's something to do with the 5-piece. Gonna have a look at my excitement. I know what happened. I'd toggled off run by default. Right, let's have a little chat to our newfound friends. Please. Don't come and speak to me. Turn your back on me. Would anybody believe me if I said that was an accident? Right, I'll just have a quick chat with his brother. That was a pretty crap shot. Cal says multiple talent stacking was the original issue, so you could have many talents active on a single gun, as far as I know. Stacking weapons, I think, according to Rico, and Calstream's done a face plant emote. Oh, or what? So it's like a kind of what do you call it? An inventory bug on steroids. It's like inventory bug interacting with Alpha Bridge and just basically letting you have the world on the moon on a fucking string. Think they would have fucking checked that shit? It's not like that's never happened before. I'm slightly perplexed how some of these things make it through. But then, you know, we've had a couple of very clear examples of where, yeah, that's not going to happen. But some very clear examples where the patches have backtracked certain parts of the game to previous builds, and it's obviously been some of the base code in there is, you know, someone's literally just started editing a previous patch and haven't actually built the patch on all of the most current all of the current version of the game. Was it 1.6 that backtracked a load of fixes, and it became pretty clear that it was the patch was not built on the last previous patch but the one before that. So yeah, anything's possible in the Division. But I was quite into trying out Alpha Bridge just because it once upon a time was my favourite build, and then of course they just fucked it. But in the last GE, I couldn't get, you know, I just couldn't get any fucking sets, and it was only through literally a miracle when the GE ended. I cashed in bought my last caches and went and opened them, and by miracle I at least got the last two pieces of was it Tack and Firecrest. And Firecrest is fun, I won't deny it. Firecrest is fun. I question its utility even in PvE. It's just fun. Yeah, it's a fucking, you know, it's a great set. It's a great gear set to play with if you like pyromania and screaming. You just throw the fucking turret through a door and start munching on Doritos, and when the screaming stops, you go in and pick up your loot. It's fucking hilarious. But not particularly good. I did the underground with it and got attacked by a hunter, and of course he blocked the abilities, and it's like Firecrest when you can't use your abilities. It's just that's not a good place to be in. Not a good place at all. Right. Where are we at? Oh, shit. fucking sickly. I'm sickly. I'm fucking injured. I got broken power armor because I face planted onto a mine while vaping. You know what? I'm just going to quickly see if I can build a proper bed, because there'll be slightly less chance I'll get sleeping aids, because on this particular playthrough, at every fucking opportunity I managed to catch bed aids. There you go. So at least I can get a decent night's sleep. There you go. Vaping kills. Yeah, it does. I have solved the mystery of the constantly short-circuiting atomizer. It just turns out that sometimes they do kind of leak a little bit down the middle, and you just need to take the bloody things apart and clean them periodically. So I should just be a bit more religious about that. Right, who else needs liberating? I think we should sneak down to Boston Airport. You know what? This isn't doing too fucking badly, actually. We're making good time. Got 10 minutes. I think I'm going to go down. We're going to head straight down to Boston Airport, because I don't think there's really much there. And then we can pop over. And there's a nice young family at Nordhagen Beach. So we can go and say hi. And then we can call it a day. And I have unlocked... Shit, I will have 6 bases to get on track and get sorted out with provisional lines by the next stream. Got a nasty feeling though, this suit of armour is... How are we doing? Yeah, I think I just... Actually, I think we were right. I think I just fucked... Yeah, fucked one of the legs. Shit. Yeah. That could be a problem, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to lose a lot of carry capacity when that leg fucking blows, and that's not good. And Preston Garvey is in great danger of falling out with me when he realises what a shit I've been, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's eat. Let's eat, have a sip of water. Yeah, I've Scardosh has said, how you making your caps? Water. Yeah, I did the pretty much textbook setup of building a lot of water purifiers at Sanctuary, using that as my main base, but then as I branched out, I've tried more and more to hold back on the water production and set up stores. Because I don't use all of my resources on building water production, because I would kind of like to get, I like to get to that point mid game where I'm just going and collecting the money, and there's a couple of hundred water in there if I need the extra injection. But selling hundreds of water every time you go to a fucking base can get a bit of a bore, so I try and chill out a little bit. We're going to go through. I can't even remember what's down here. I'm not sure how hostile this area is going to be, but let's find out. Yeah, I never really got into drug production, to be honest. I tend Psycho Jet is my go-to drug if I get run into trouble. So I'm tending to hoard that to actually use it at the moment. But yeah, I guess end game I like to have 6 maxed out vendors in every base, so that as soon as every time I swing by, I just go and collect the money, and life is simple. And because it can almost become it's all that water's great early game when you're in Sanctuary and you're getting all that money every time you go through the place, but it does get to the point where it's like, fuck, you go to a base, you have to sell all the fucking water and blah blah blah, and it just gets a little bit dull. Mommy says, I haven't figured out how to do production yet. Did my first playthrough before DLC. I'm the same, mate. I've used some of that DLC for its building materials, or more precisely for its construction items, and I've used the conveyor belt for my death camp, because it's just easier piling the bodies onto the conveyor belt, and it dumps them off the edge of the cliff very nicely. But I've not really got into actual proper machines, and obviously there are ways where you can get it to do all sorts of fancy shit, which is nice. But yeah, I'd be interesting to see what you can achieve with that, to be honest. But yeah, I've seen some videos of people, what some people have achieved with the what's it called? What's that DLC? Is it the Production Workshop? I bought the whole thing on all the DLC in advance, so it all just kind of got added. But you could do some pretty fancy sorting stuff. But yeah, I'll look into that a little bit more carefully, and also look into bugger. I've unlocked the location, but I can't unlock the workshop for a reason which I won't say because of the potential spoiler. So let's head over to Nordhagen. Did you buy all of the DLC or just that particular one, Mommy? That is... Right, fuck. Grabbed all of it in the season pass. Good man, because I think it's definitely worth it, and I'm going to get into a big fucking scrap now. And that wasn't the fucking plan. Fucking forgot this place is a shithole crawling with fucking ghouls. One second while I loot up, doggy. Come on, you fuck. Didn't go disgracefully. But yeah, Mommy, good call, mate. I would. There's few games where I would unquestionably just say, get all the DLC. Don't even fucking second guess it. Yeah, this is definitely one of it. Yes, it would have been nice if there'd been 4 story DLCs like in the previous 2 Fallout games, but as DLCs in video games goes, I still think Fallout 4 sets the standard, and can't go wrong, considering that they're pretty fucking well priced. Let's face facts. Right, I am going to quickly just eat something so I heal up as I go across. Iguana, Instamash, nut fruit. Fuck my fried atomizer. Yeah, I mean, if you're... Mommy says, yeah, true. If you're into settlement building, then fuck, you're flying. Because the DLCs are, frankly, for settlement builders, they're a fucking dream come true. I like building settlements, so it's a no-brainer for me. But even if you don't, I still think there's enough content there to warrant it. After I've had a kindly chat with the settlers, I will be wrapping this up and boosting off something to eat and a sleep, because I'm back on night shifts tonight. So if anyone's got any questions about the game, the playthrough, ask now, and I'll try and answer your questions to the best of my ability. I'm on Twitch. Sorry, I'm on Twitter. Who's that fucker? I'm on Twitter, so do add me if you're on Twitter, because I will start putting notifications up there when I stream, once I've sorted my channel out a little bit. Oops! Total accident. I have come to take your melons. Kid is apparently... Shit, what? So I can't hit him, but he can pull a gun and shoot back. I think this was for Australia, wasn't it? They made it so you couldn't commit infanticide. Alright, run along. Fuck me, he's got a shotgun. Nothing personal, kid. I am just a serial killing, murdering pimp here to steal your shit. Oh, thank you very much, Cal. Sorry about the murder. Right, what do we got? Yeah, got some crap in here. I think yeah, it's just a quick note here before I leave. This interesting base, because there's many ways you can build here. You can actually build using concrete blocks. You can actually build entirely around that and keep your workbench within the confines of your base and build upwards. But this base has quite a small footprint. I'm not talking about the area. I'm talking about the amount that you can build it. It's fairly small. And unfortunately, you've got not much capacity. There's only so much water purifiers you can actually build significantly in the water without stretching them along the coast, without stretching them along the outer edge. But I will probably have a change of plan with this base. This time, instead of building over there, I'm probably just going to build some kind of like military base on the beach, and then behind it run some water purifiers here, and have my defence primarily pointing up the beach, because you pretty much always get attacked from that road. At Finch Farm, the place where I was avoiding their military patrol, where I sort of sneaked around the factory and went and shot the farm workers. That one will be an interesting build if you see that, because I'm actually going to build above that. There's a flyover, like that, right above, if you'd looked, it was right above the base. So I'm actually going to build a ladder system up there and go and build completely above what you actually see. But I am... Rico says, why did you shoot her? She was hot. You can't just go around shooting ugly people. That would simply wouldn't be fair. I'm an equal opportunity psychopath. In the interest of fairness, it was the right thing to do. And besides, don't worry, I'll recruit lots of other hot girls here. But yeah, you have to, unless you want to do the quest, knocking them off is the fastest way to secure the base. But if it's any consolation, I did feel bad when I did it. Not very bad. Anyway, there's no more questions, guys. I am going to park my arse up here, sleep to save the game, and hope that karma doesn't pay me back later for all of the killing. You're building a brothel. Yeah, but the thing is, she's an essential settler for this base. So basically, you go the whole route. You go the whole route and do the quest line, or you just get rid. But don't worry, I've got the entire recruitment, gender equalizing thing sorted out. It's all good. Don't worry. There'll be no shortage of strippers in this place. Right. Until next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Cal, thank you very much, by the way, for swinging by, and same Timmy and Buzz, and thank you for posting my details.